The other aspect of a pop is to change direction with what's called a tack. With the tack, it's relatively simple. Biggest thing with the tack is 45. I want to approach at a 45-degree angle, looking to come out at a 45-degree angle. Right now, with first learning the tack, the 45-degree angle in and out is gonna be the safest and easiest to learn the technique. As you get better at this, there's gonna be situations where you have to come in a little more shallow, which makes it a little harder. The better you get with the basic foundational tack, going in at a 45, coming out at a 45, the easier, more comfortable that will be. Again, 45. I'm coming in at a 45-degree angle. My foot is gonna be at a 45-degree angle. Just like with the pop of the wall run, I'm active on the ball of my foot. From here, my body is at a 45-degree angle. The more angle, the more almost perpendicular I am to the wall, the better foot contact I'm gonna have. It seems more risky and more dangerous, but again, this is actually better technique, giving me better friction on the wall, which gives me better foot contact. The closer I am with my upper body to the wall, the more I can slip. Really thinking about being back with my upper body. I don't want to be able to touch the wall. If I'm close enough that I can touch the wall, I'm gonna risk creating slippage. I approach at that 45, finding that Goldilocks zone where I'm not too close, where I'm not too far away, contacting. As I'm changing direction, I'm not looking to get height. I'm just stepping on the wall. I don't want to jump into this. The quickest way to get out of this is straight out of it. If I go up, up, and then down, when I'm just trying to change direction and be quick, that's not efficient. Since I'm landing on one foot, because I'm trying to run out of it, we're not getting height. I'm just stepping. Nice and quick. People want to add a little bit of height, so they will go, which isn't efficient. It's not fast. I'm going up and coming down. I'm also coming down on one leg, which not only is hard on this leg and could possibly cause injury, but it slows me down because I'm going here first. If I'm going for height and I need height, that's one thing. Go for height, land on 2 feet. But if I'm changing direction, I stay chest, same height the whole time. Just like when we talk about vaulting over a lower box. I could jump over it, but my momentum goes here. I want this to try to be nice and straight and quick. It's just stepping, opening, stepping. So as I approach, foot again, a little bit lower than my hip, I'm gonna open the gate with my other leg, driving at that 45-degree angle as I open up and look. Approaching at a 45, stepping, and driving. The basic tack is pretty simple, pretty easy. Again, practicing this, getting an understanding that I'm not gonna be too close to the wall or too far away from the wall will then set me up when I start to approach a more difficult tack on a flat wall that has a smaller angle of run up or a smaller angle of exit. Just like with the wall run, one of the harder pieces with the tack is finding that Goldilocks zone. If I'm having to react, I want to be able to be in a position where I'm in a good spot with that foot contact. The more I rep this, the more my body will start to understand where that Goldilocks zone is. Again, I'm not always just gonna be here looking. I might be here and all of a sudden the dog's coming to chase me and I need to turn and be able to locate that perfect Goldilocks zone. And that comes from repping the basic foundational technique. Practicing finding something and wanting to step on it. So I'm gonna step on that with my left foot. So as I walk, it doesn't look like I changed anything as far as like taking a small step here and a bigger step here to end up putting my left foot on. Starting in the same spot, stepping with the same foot, I'm going to now touch it with my right foot. Set myself up to make those small incremental adjustments. We don't want to be approaching something and do a little stutter to set ourselves up. Key here being, the more I rep it, even though it's very basic and pretty easy, the more I rep it, the more I'll be able to utilize it in situations where it's not just a perfect degree in, a perfect wall, or me focusing and already creating that run up. Biggest thing with that pop, nice active ankle, nice and quick, it's a pop. Always think fast, utilizing the force, letting that force come back into your body and propelling you in the direction that you want it to. So with the tacs, we can also start to use that for height. The only difference now is, just like with that wall run, as I approach, I'm gonna be on my way up when I hit the wall. If I'm on my way up, I don't weigh as much, so that when I pop, I can continue in that trajectory up. Just like with the regular tac, after I hit the wall, opening that gate, but now like with a running jump where I'm running and driving that knee, as I open that gate, as I'm on my way up, I pop, open that gate, drive that knee to get more height. Again, being on your way up, utilizing that weightlessness to then change your direction and get height. Again, always remembering, if you're going for height, getting a nice good 2-foot landing.